of, I assume, moving scale based on how many local governments sign up.
How many local governments have agreed to do this so far?
A handful. I mean, a small handful.
The 6 who are in the press release, I assume, have?
Right, so the local governments you see standing up here have signed up. I mean, the amount that have signed up, or that have volunteered to sign up, is probably less than 10, because we haven't asked yet. The purpose of this press conference this morning was to announce that today we're sending out 18,000 letters asking these local governments to partner with us. And so tomorrow or Thursday, you're going to have all these school board members, city councilmen, mayors, county commissioners receiving this letter. And while today the number is less than 10, because we haven't asked yet, we're hoping if you ask in a month or two, the number's going to be in the hundreds.
Are any of those who have agreed online yet, or when will we start seeing that data online?
Good question. Our hope is to have the system in place by the end of the fiscal year, so by June 30th. So we're hoping by the end of this fiscal year, the system will be in place to be able to onboard larger local governments like Mahoning County or the city of Youngstown, but also smaller local governments as far as villages and townships.
I'm sorry, I may not have.
Please.
Go ahead. I'm sorry, I may not have gotten the figure for the contract, but how much is it costing right now to do this?
We haven't started yet, and so the contract is not yet signed. Staff in my office is currently negotiating with staff with OpenGov to establish how much it's going to cost up front as far as getting the technology set, but also what's going to be the cost per local government. So as soon as we have that set, we will get it to you.
Do you have a ballpark figure, an estimate?
We don't at this point in time. You know, it'll fit within the dollars that we voluntarily cut from our office. You know, we've voluntarily cut $6 million from our office budget over the past 4 years or so. You know, we think it'll be a fraction of that. You know, we don't think it'll be anywhere near that amount.
Is there a contract now for OhioCheckbook.com, or is that just being done in-house?
So OhioCheckbook.com, we can get you the companies we contract with there. OhioCheckbook.com was built by our office in partnership with private sector technology companies. OhioCheckbook.com, the state component of it, cost $814,000 to build. If Chris is here, maybe you could send Jim and the others here at the press conference the breakdown of that $814,000, and so we will get you a copy of how the $814,000 breaks down as far as technology, software, hardware, servers, legal expenses, so on and so forth.
And OhioCheckbook.com will be the platform that is used for this?
So citizens will go to OhioCheckbook.com, will click on OhioCheckbook.com, and then there'll be a local government option. We can't have, you don't want to be able to compare local governments to state government because it's not apples to apples. And so we would like for citizens to be able to access the local government checkbooks in two places. One is OhioCheckbook.com, but secondly, we're going to work with every local government. So for instance, once the City of Findlay gets online, our vision is you'll be able to go to the City of Findlay website and be able to access it via a link via City of Findlay website as well, because we want Lydia to be able to go and speak at a Rotary Club in Hancock County and say all you have to do is go to OhioCheckbook.com or the City of Findlay website and see how every penny in the City of Findlay local government is being spent.
And when you're looking at the information that is online, if we're talking about the City of Findlay, will I only be able to check out the City of Findlay at one time, or is there a search mechanism where I could see who has a contract with all of the cities that have reported, that sort of thing?
Can you ask that again, Jim?
If I go to the website, will I be able to do a search that would tell me if a certain vendor has a contract with multiple cities and have those come up and how much they're paying, that sort of thing?
Good question. So in OhioCheckbook.com, we built a Google-style search bar, which Jim is referencing, where you can type in ABC Consulting or XYZ Plumbing and see all of the expenditures in state governments. We are working to build a similar Google-style search bar where you'll be able to type in there any plumbing company, landscaping company, legal law firm, any vendor, and it'll spit back at you the expenses for a variety of local governments. That's our vision.
Unrelated to local government, I know you had mentioned earlier in the